Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
On one, right?
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Burrow. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And again, it's Chubb. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Back to throw, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Browns come in looking for win number 15 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
That one goes for 24 yards. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Down to the 25.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. And they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Watson going to sneak it, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. We're scoreless after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Watson. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board instead.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 50, 30, 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Watson. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Watson now to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it, and the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. But these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Watson. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. It's complete, and he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half.
1 point, ready?
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
The Burrows throw here on target to Hurst. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
12, 12.
To the air again, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they stop claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Takes it at the 7. Oh, good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. 1 second, all that remains. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. I don't think there's anyone who can possibly doubt how fast he can run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
That's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because they shifted him right gear. He was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Rodrigo Blankenship now for the PAT. It's up and good, and the lead moves to 15-10. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. First down. Here's Burrow. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the lead is cut to 2 now. It's 15-13. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward. And he'll take it into the end zone for Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bengals set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. On 2nd and 10. Burrow. Over the middle. That's caught by Chase. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 MP, 11 Thomas, 12.
This is Mixon on the draw. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. He completes it to Beckham. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. 23 yards to pick up there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Burrow on first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is down to 2. So that drive up to 8 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will take a knee here. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.